very good evening to you. Welcome along to the Scandinavium for the World Figure Skating Championships. Tonight, the second medals to be decided. It's the ladies free program. On your screen at the moment, where you're watching the slow motion shots of Mira Leung from Canada. She's the 10th skater so far this evening. We've got the top two groups coming up and a couple more skaters to go in this group. All the medal contenders coming on a little bit later on. The situation at this stage is that Laura Lepisto for Finland leads with 147.26. Just behind her, with a really, really good skate, Julia Sebastian for Hungary. Great to see her performing well with 145.17. And then it's Valentina Marquet for Italy. So we've had some great skates early on, which is really good to see. And we're just about to get the marks now for Mira Leung. She's, as I said before, lying in 14th place after the short program, 5th in the four continents she was this year, 24th in the World Championships last year. Chris Howarth and Nikki Slater to take you through live right to the medals this evening. It's going to be a humdinger of an evening, Nikki.
It's going to be very, very exciting indeed. A packed arena here, and next to skate is Viktoria Helgesson and the Swedish contingent backing her. Nope, I got that wrong.
Yeah, in fact, we've got the Korean coming up next.
Right.
But,
I'm here now.
You are you?
Yeah,
good.
I'm here now. But after that, then we'll see. The Swedish support is just super, and whenever a camera gets near them in the break, in the warm-up before, they're all shouting for it. The yellow and blue, of course, really lively in supporting their own here. But fantastic to see the arena full.
Okay, marks coming up now. 104 the personal there. She gets 89.90 for the free skating, and that's good enough to put her into 4th place behind Valentina Marquet. But as I said before, the top three girls here skated out of their skins, so the standard already very high indeed, which is great for us. Well, Korea really becoming a very, very strong nation in the world of women's figure skating, of course. We've got Yoona Kim coming up in the final group, who's lying in 5th place. She was a red-hot favorite here, made a mistake in the short, but you can't rule her out even now. But at the moment, we focus on this young lady. She's just 17 years of age. 18th she was on the short program. This is Na Young Kim for Korea. Runner-up in the Korean National Championships, 4th in 4 continents. Former junior world champion.
Triple flip and triple toe loop as an opener.
Nice double axel.
Looks just a single toe loop. Second part of the combination.
Well, on the jumps alone, she's already got 22.5 points in the bank. Seemed to get really close to the boards then, doubling out on the flip.
Oh, triple looks light as a feather.
Well, a good performance. She seemed to run out of steam towards the end, but there's an awful lot to admire there. 17 years of age, needs to work on the presentation for the second half of the program. I felt like she didn't really want to be out there.
The commitment to it and the extension and presentation of even the things like the drags that just wasn't there. It was like there wasn't enough energy to put that in.
Well, that roar you can hear is because the Swedish national champion has just taken to the ice. We'll focus on her in a moment or two, but just look back at some of the slow-mo shots from Leung Kim, and her jumping technique is very, very good indeed. Didn't get a lot of elevation on the double toe at the end of that, but coach looking on, Hee Suk Shin. Here's that Lutz, beautiful position in the air. Makes it look so easy, doesn't she? She was looking for a double toe on the end of that, but almost running out of room.
And figure skating at the moment, huge in Japan and Korea. And a lot of good technical content in the start of the program, but the second half just didn't match up, unfortunately.
While watching this, just in case you didn't see the ladies' short program, the standings at the top and the medal contenders going in the final group, of course. Carolina Kostner, the European champion for Italy, leads by a very small margin ahead of Mao Asada, and Asada was just sensational in practice this morning. Then it's Yukari Nakano, Kiira Korpi for Finland. That's a bit of a surprise. Well done to her. And Joannie Kim down in 5th place, which is a surprise for everybody. And she can certainly shake things up and get back in amongst the medals. So all that to come. We look at Leung Kim's marks here. You can see her season's best coming up, but 105.41. She got that at the 4 Continents Championships. 1 point deduction, and she goes into 7th place at this stage, in behind Doronina for Russia, ahead of Elena Gedivanishvili, who started off proceedings this evening. So here we go. Hang on to your hats. It's going to be, let's hope, a smooth ride, but it's certainly going to be a noisy one. She goes into this free program in 16th place. 2 times the Swedish national champion, 18th in the Europeans this year, her first World Championships. And what a place for a debut. You can't get a seat in here. And they've all come to see Viktoria Helgesson.
Lovely speed.
Oh, a little bit of swing on that flip.
I think if she did a 3-jump out there, they'd scream in this arena. Triple loop. First part of that combination. Nuts.
That's her jump, isn't it? Beautiful triple loop.
Just made the double axel, wrapping into it. Oh, wow. Wasn't quite as good as the short program.
where she held it all together with a triple flip, double toe combination, beautiful triple loop and a double axel. A few mistakes creeping into the long program, but goodness me, she gave it her best shot. And for me, the highlight, without any doubt, was that second triple loop. It was an absolute cracker. You won't see a better one tonight. That's for dead sure.
She looks so elegant out there. Sometimes it can be so difficult when your home crowd is cheering you on. She's probably not experienced anything quite this level before.
She might never again, actually. I mean, this sort of atmosphere, when they're all rooting for you.
I've not seen so many flags, I don't think, for a long time in a building just for one skater. Great to see.
Yeah, that really was super, and it is packed in here.
She never pulled back, did she? If something didn't work, she just kept going.
Yeah.
It's good.
She'd be very, very proud of herself. 18th in the Europeans, first senior international competition that was.
So we didn't get the flip, we didn't get the toe loop, and we didn't get the Lutz, but we did get that looping combination, that huge loop you mentioned, the Salchow and a double axel, as well as some very elegant skating and good spins.
Well, she'll get the base mark. It'll be downgraded on the flip because she made the rotation. Here's a look at the loop again. Tends to be a little bit high with the free leg, a little bit loose.
Yeah, remind me how it works, Chris, because when you go for the jump and you fall over, you can still get marked for it.
You certainly can, yeah. As long as you make the rotation, you're going to get the base value of it. If you take a tumble on it, you're going to get a 1-point deduction for falling, and you'll get a -2, -3, because the judges are still going to look at the entry of the jump,
That's
the flight,
grade of execution
the position.
that the judges
Absolutely.
look at. Just for those watching it that are wondering. So it's worth having a go.
It's definitely worth having a go. With this system, rotation is key. You've got to rotate the jump. If you pop it, you're asking for trouble.
So you get round and then fall over.
You don't want to fall over because you're going to lose a mark. You want to stay on your feet, obviously. But so you do want to make the rotation.
So without landing it cleanly, the next thing is to land it and stay upright.
Absolutely. If you take a triple toe loop's worth 4 points. If you double it, it's only worth 1.3.
So going for it. You've
got to go
for it.
Absolutely. So a new season's best for Viktoria Helgesson, and what a place to do it. 7th place for her, in behind Doronina for Russia and ahead of Na Young Kim. So fantastic stuff. And we've just been told that there's just under 9,500 people in here. What about that?
Well, if you want to get in touch with us rinkside here, you can through our message board at it's the www, of course, and then eurosport.yahoo.co.uk. I'll say that again, eurosport.yahoo.co.uk, and you click on the menu bar at the far end where it says more. You look underneath that, there is a winter sports button. Get that one and you'll come to our site where it says contact the commentators. You can just log in with a name and be in touch with us. We'd love to hear from you. People calling us from everywhere. Scotland, Australia, Iceland, Croatia, Lithuania. It's great to hear from you.
It certainly is. Thank you for your messages. So that's how they stand at the halfway point. We've got the top skaters going in the top 2 groups, but Lepesto leading. Julia Sebastian with a fantastic skate, 2nd. Valentina Marquet for Italy in 3rd, and Mira Leung for Canada there in 4th place. Ice being resurfaced now, and some of the people out there filling the holes. I think they've raided Nikki's wardrobe again. Some very interesting costumes. That's the situation further down. There they are. Zamboni out there doing his stuff, as are the Swedish hole fillers. We're going to take a quick break. Back in a moment. Welcome back. Well, we're at the halfway point, and it's Laura Lepisto for Finland who leads. Sarah Meier going through her routine backstage. She'll be 4th to go in the next group. Quite a group it is. be Kimmie Meissner heading us off, and Bibi Liang there for the USA, third to go. Well, the short program really was a fascinating competition. Carolina Kostner, first after the short, she opened the program to Riders of the Storm with a huge triple flip, triple toe loop combination. That really is her trademark. She then stepped out of the triple lutz, recovered and landed a good solid double axel, and she received level 3 for a step sequence and a level 4 for a spiral sequence. The Italian scored a season's best of 64.28 to win the short program. And this is the first time she's been in the lead in a short program at the World Championships. She edged out Asada by only 18/100ths of a point. It really does make for a wonderful competition this evening in the free. Well, we caught up with Carolina after her skate. She said she had meetings with the choreographers 2 or 3 times this year back in Toronto, and thanks to their dedication and perfection, she's been able to improve the program with new elements. The program's really stayed alive. There was a new fluidity to it, and thanks to the way all the moves come together, they've changed little details, as well as a program in itself. It's already quite good. We really wanted to just freshen it up. The fluidity and feeling shouldn't get lost, and they managed that. So everybody's been congratulating her, and rightly so. And there's a shot of Stefan Lombiel, one of the favorites for the men's title, giving his congratulations. Well, Carolina says when she was younger, she said to herself, sooner is the best. But as she gets older, she's learned to control her speed, get herself fit and rest. And she's now preparing herself for bigger occasions. She said she thinks that the speed that she has is one of her strengths, and I go along with that as well. And she's got to work on keeping that. That's what makes the difference between her and the rest of the field. And she feels it gives her a chance to make her special. There are advantages and disadvantages, but she's got to control it. And the advantage now is that she really knows where to pay attention to that. Well, one of the big surprises of the short program was the bad performance of Miki Ando, reigning world champion. Her triple lutz double loop combination was somewhat shaky, and she wobbled on a flying sit spin. She's ranked only 8th, far, far away from the performance that she gave last year. Well, she's obviously disappointed. And to be honest, she hasn't had a great season. But still, coming to the World Championships, you try and prepare yourself the best you can. And you're looking for that special performance, the best performance of the season. There you can see her really working hard to maintain control of the sit spin, almost losing it as she goes into that pancake position. It really was a gutsy performance, and we asked her how she felt about it.
It's not difficult for me because I wasn't thinking about champion or something. I have to do skating clean and enjoy my skating, so this is not difficult for me.
Brilliant attitude. Well, another skater missing in the top 3, the reigning world bronze medalist Yuna Kim. She's a phenomenal technician. Hits triple flip, triple toe loop combination, but fell on a triple lutz in the short program. She stands at 5th place at the moment with 59.85. This time last year, she was leading with a massive score of 71.95. Brian also watches on. And she's been in such great form all season, hardly missed a thing, and certainly been the girl to beat. We talked to Brian also about the performance.
Well, we have our work cut out for us. That's for sure. Yeah, it was tough with the Lutz, but she said she was feeling some pain after the triple combination. So, nobody was really great tonight. So we sort of lost a good opportunity.
Second place, Mao Asada. The Asian skater didn't lose too much ground against her adversaries. It still could be a real battle amongst the Asian skaters, and it's certainly going to be an exciting one. Mao Asada will be up there. Beautiful routine to Fantasy for Violin. She included a solid triple flip, triple loop combination, double axel and triple lutz in the program. The reigning world silver medalist was awarded level 3 for a flying sit spin, but the spiral sequence was graded level 1, and the combination spin and layback spins were level 2. Areas certainly that she's going to have to look at. The 17-year-old earned 64.1 points, which was a new season's best for her. Well, she really was on form this morning in practice. We asked her how she felt about her short program. Well, she said the jumps were very good, but she didn't feel good on the spins, and a little bit upset about that. On the whole, pretty much satisfied. We're looking now at Yukari Nakano, third after the short program. Yukari delivered a solid performance. Music from Chopin, Fantasy Impromptu. She had a good triple flip, double toe loop combination, solid triple lutz, and the double axel was good too. Fine spins, and she earned level 4 for the flying camel spin and a level 3 for the combination and layback. Yukari was another skater that picked up a new personal best here. 61.10 was her score. She's exactly 3 points behind Mao Asada, and just over 3 points behind Carolina Kostner. Well, Kiira Korpi, fourth after the short program. A little bit of a surprise, and always a battle for the world title. It's going to be Europe versus Asia. And the flying Finn, Kiira Korpi, is still in the race. She turned in a strong performance to this tango.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with my performance. I have to say I was quite nervous before the program, and there were so many Finnish people cheering for us, and it felt like skating in Finland almost. And but I just tried to focus on my own thing, and I did really well.
She certainly did. It really was a great performance, and the crowd helped her every inch of the way, as they will do tonight. Lovely footwork. She sold the program beautifully. Good solid spins, and great to see her up there battling it out for the medals. You may wonder where the Americans are. Well, they're down in 9th, 10th and 11th. See you after the break. Welcome back to the Scandinavium here in Gothenburg, Sweden. It's the penultimate group in the ladies free skating. And it's quite a group. On your screen there, Bibi Liang for the USA, lying in 10th place. Before her, she's third to skate. Before her will be Annette Dytrt for Germany, and Kimmie Meissner will get us underway. Sarah Meier on your screen there, lying in 7th place for Switzerland, the Swiss national champion. Beautiful skater. After her, we've got Miki Ando for Japan, the defending champion, who goes into this free skate lying in 11th place. And then last in this group, Ashley Wagner for the USA, lying in 11th.
Okay, thank you for your emails. I just had a quick chat with Stacey Kemp, David King from the British pair skating team, of course, from yesterday. They're now training in Poland, many of you will know, with Marius and Dorota Sudek. Just talking about their routine. Were they pleased with it or not? They weren't that pleased with the way they skated in the long, but they said it's great to be getting better, improving. One of the big things is they can now skate without looking around for little children on the rink that they don't want to run over as they're practicing, and I can't tell you what a difference that makes. And I've seen them on practice here looking so much better, more flow over the ice and more power. That's good. Many of you, well, quite a few of you have mailed in and said the coverage of the cameras at times are losing a part of the skater on the side of the screen. Talked to our technical team about that and our director here at Eurosport, and we've had a word with the Swedish director. It's SVT Television, Swedish television, providing the feed, and what's happening is that they're filming in a resolution called 16:9, and it's actually being shown on Eurosport 4:3. This is going to change in May, won't make a difference to here, but the director, we hope, will have the skaters more in the middle of the frame for us. So a little technical thing there, but if you're a little frustrated about that, we're doing the best we can about it. Godfrey, thank you. You're watching this from Malta. That's great. And Scarlett from Croatia. Yeah, we loved being in your country for Europeans, and it's great that you're enjoying the skating. Jane B in England, you sat there with a badly broken ankle and you were feeling sorry for yourself until you saw John and Sinead Kerr this afternoon, and then you were clapping and you had tears in your eyes and you thought they should have scored even higher. Well, I thought they did brilliantly this afternoon in the original dance, and you will be back soon on the ice, I'm sure. Don't worry about that. There's loads here, actually. It's really good. I love it when you send us a mail and you say where you're from, because that gives us the idea that we're reaching out to Australia, Iceland, Turkey, Malta, Scotland, everywhere. So that's good. From Slovakia, I'd like to know where the next World Championships take place. And she really enjoyed the Kerr's performance. Next year, Chris?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Get your tickets now.
Okay, we're underway. The warm-up's over. Down to the nitty-gritty. Can any of these skaters possibly get in amongst the medals? It's not out of the realms of possibility. Unlikely. But the great thing with the system now is you can move about. Things can change. Well, 2 years ago, she won gold. Goes into this free program down in 9th place. From the USA, this is 18-year-old Kimmie Meissner. Beautiful program. Taking a breath here. The music, Nessun Dorma. And we wish her well. Now on the warm-up, most of the girls were having problems popping jumps. The ice a little softer because of the number of people in the building, and that can make a difference. Not on that though. Oh yes, good start. Triple flip, triple toe loop. Good goal. Triple Lutz, double toe.
Lovely axel.
She got it. That was the Lutz.
Clean on the loop. Quality in the running edge on the ending of the jump. Double axel this time in combination.
Oh, she's a gutsy girl, all right. Shrug of the shoulders, gave it her best shot. Down on the Lutz, which was a shame, and that's Salchow towards the end of the program. So we're going to get 2 deductions on that. But goodness me, so much to admire. It's been such a tough season for her. Would you believe she was ranked 7th in US Nationals, and she got her ticket here by virtue of the fact that 3 of the girls that finished ahead of her were too young to compete here.
I really like the approach she has on the ice. There's a lightness and elegance about her skating. And she just never gave up, pushing right through to the end of the routine. Some quality jumps.
Yeah, I thought it was a great choice of music for her. There's that combination at the beginning. When she started, I thought, right, we're off. This is going to be something special. Well, actually, looking at that again, that triple toe at the end there will be downgraded. Didn't make the rotation.
Nice arm positions. We're getting the positions. And those pitches actually that the judges will be getting tight in there, being able to stop the pitcher and see, did the blade make it round? It's a it has to be not more than a quarter off. Is that right, Chris?
That's right. Quarter under rotated.
If it's a quarter under rotated, it's acceptable. Is that right? Up to a quarter.
Yep.
Otherwise, a triple will be taken down to a double.
And you get a -3 on the double. So it's you get crucified.
It's like doing a bad double.
Yeah. So the looks that she fell on, just looking at it in slow motion, that may well not been far enough rounds. Instead of getting 6 points, she's going to end up with 1.9.
As a base.
Get a point off for the fall, so 0.9, and then they're going to get -3 on that point, on that 1.9. So it's not worth much.
And that's the process that the judges are going through, along with the technical specialists right now, against every element, particularly in the jumps, and the spins too will be evaluated in detail. Good for the skaters. We've had some mails in saying really like the ability to look at how the skaters are doing and the publication of the marks and how people did. And it gives the skaters something to look at afterwards, and the coaches to be able to talk to them and say, look, as that one needs to be a higher level. You see what happened there?
Yeah, just looking down at the triple lutz, she ended up with 1.09 for that. So 92.46 her total score, and 149.74 the combined score. So Kimmie at the top of the moment. Well, she's been in great form in practice. Carl Pfeiffer looking on, who coaches her in Oberstdorf. Lying in 12th place. She was 12th in the Europeans this year. Thought she looked sensational this morning in practice. Let's hope she can hold her nerve. A stern look from 24-year-old Annette Dytrt.
Triple flip, double toe loop.
Well, that was beautiful. That's a sign of things to come. We're in for a treat. Good girl. Hips were a bit far forwards, but she hung on in there. Got it all wrong on the Salchow.
Double axel, not as tight as it could be, but well landed. Triple loop. Close on the landing.
Yeah, it looked as though the left foot touched, but the rotation was key. She made that.
And a lovely build-up of speeds, swooping into the spiral step sequence.
She's on fire. Triple toe, double toe. the Salchow eludes her. Well done. She'll take that. Couple of mistakes creeping in there. Couldn't find the timing for the triple Salchow, but two cracking triple flips at the beginning of the program. No triple Lutz, but a very, very good skate from Germany's Annette Dytrt.
And so graceful as well. Good spins. The presentation that she puts over. Lovely to watch. Good skating skills, lovely ice coverage. So much to admire.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best free programs I've seen from her for a while. You wouldn't credit it, would you? Last year, she gave up freestyle and tried a hand at pair skating, and it didn't work out. Tried out with Norman Jeschke for a season, and then decided to make her way back, and perhaps the break did her good. She might have got a little stale. Look at that start.
It can refresh things, can't it? And so many of the figure skaters, if you think you can't make it as a solo, look at what else you can do and take that, what is then a very high level ability, into the pair skating arena. But sometimes just taking your foot off the pedal, standing away for a little while, changes the perspective, perhaps.
Yeah, absolutely. That seems to be what's happened here. Change of coach, Carl Pfeiffer into the frame as well. That seems to be work. The chemistry between them really seems to be paying off. And the end result is 12th place going into this. She did finish 12th in the World Championships, or in fact in the European Championships last year. She'd never been this high in the Worlds.
Picture there, one of the judges just putting in what quality of element he thought that was. So touch screen in front of him. Is it +3 or -3 on a range of that against the spin? Judges told what the element is. They can see it, but they're told by the caller, the technical specialist, and then they just put in there. They're just there to evaluate. Really helps the judges because they evaluate how good that element was, how good the jump was, how good the spin was.
Okay, let's have a look, see where they put her. 93.32, new season's best for her on the free program, so well done for that. And that combined with a short program score puts her in 4th place at the moment, in behind Giulia Sebastian for Hungary, ahead of Valentina Marquet for Italy. But remember, Sebastian skated an absolute blinder today, as did Laura Lepisto, who's in 2nd, so still Kimmie Meissner leads. So the leader backstage, warming up, just going through her routine. It's of course Carolina Kostner, leads by a gnat's whisker, and that battle for the medals in the next group. So the stars and stripes are out now. Ken Kongemi applauds his protege, and what a protege she is. Just 19 years of age. This is her first World Championships, 5th in American Nationals. This This is Bibi Liang. Music from the Sorcerers of... Oh, no, it's not. It's Yellow River. Sorry about that.
Triple Lutz, double toe loop.
Quite a big change of edge going into that Lutz. Deep knee bend going into the flip, almost overcooked it. Lovely, out of nowhere.
Beautiful spiral position. Triple Lutz on its own.
And down on the toe loop. Well, I tell you what, this American team has got some courage. Again, a couple of falls, but it doesn't matter. The head never goes down, and they don't let up. Again, lots of good stuff included in the program. Great start with the Lutz and the flip. Lovely triple loop out of nowhere. Had a bit of a glitch in the middle there, and then came back with that nice combination at the end. Double axel, double toe, double loop.
Not quite capturing the crowd through the routine. It was a little, to me, a little unexpected compared to what I've seen some of the American ladies do. in the past, not capturing with quite the entertainment value I've seen in the past in places. Maybe that'll come, and it'll certainly be better when the other elements land within the program.
Oh, she's a real talent, I can tell you. And it's tough for these girls getting through the program. It's a 4-minute program. What have we got? 9,000 people in here, and it's very, very warm. So it's going to be physically very demanding for them.
Yeah, the audience takes the air too. It makes it different when you're out there on the ice. Very different to the practice, but.
And the ice surface is different. The temperature of the ice that they're actually skating on, although the concrete will be the same and the ice probably half an inch down will be the same as it was this morning, the top surface will definitely be softer. And that makes a difference. You get a different feeling from the skate.
But being American, you'll have grown up skating in the arenas. It's should be used to it. I just think in terms of the choreography and the overall makeup of that routine, there could be developments that would reach out to the audience more and involve them more in the program.
Yeah. Well, Bibi, she's got a wealth of experience. You're right, Nikki, because she's been competing at senior level in the US since she was 11.
Well,
that's incredible, isn't it? She was 4th in the Junior World Championships.
And you reminded me
6 years ago.
The top 2 couldn't come because they were 15. No, one was 15, and the other was...
Well, they're certainly under 15.
Under 15.
Yeah, there's 3 of them.
It's just amazing. I remember going to Peterborough's rink in the States and just watching him train this little girl, and she's just popping off the triples. Doink, doink, doink. It's just like easy.
It is amazing. So those marks are going to put Bibi Liang into 3rd place. So ahead of Julia Sebastian, and I've got to say I'm a little surprised at that, although that's the overall standings. On the day, still Julia Sebastian is 2nd best, and Laura Lepisto still leading on the free itself. Now lying in 7th place. She's twice been a silver medalist in the European Championships. Never got a medal at Worlds, though. It's going to be a tall order, but there's plenty of support for her, and she's skating really, really well. She was 7th at the Worlds last year, 6th the year before. We wish her well. It's the Swiss national champion, Sarah Meier.
Fantastic start. You could hear a pin drop. 9,000 people in this arena, and not a little noise in the air. Triple loop, triple lutz to start.
Oh, good stuff. And getting the toe loop on the end. That was the triple flip. Struggled with that this morning. No problem this evening when it counts. Triple salchow.
Salchow this time with the double toe loop on the end. Every movement a joy, the presentation perfection. Double the Lutz.
That could be key for her.
Lovely toe loop. And the axel. Love the choreography and the phasing with the music.
Absolutely beautiful. Not perfect, but a joy to watch. Now, the cowbells are ringing. She's thrown down the gauntlet. There's no doubt about that. The Swiss here in force, obviously, to support Stéphane Lambiel, 2 times a world champion and a red-hot favorite here to retain that title or regain that title that Joubert took from him last year. What are your thoughts, Nicky, on that?
It's ladies figure skating as it should be. The music was a wonderful backdrop to the skating. The fact that she can hold the attention of the whole audience, it was an amazing performance from that respect. The technical quality of the spins is excellent. The jumps were good. Very, very good in part. Just pulled off the Lutz. But gosh, it was all the transitions, the way you could watch her skate all day. The arm movements, the straight line step sequence worked so well on the choreography. The change of edge in the spiral step sequence fitted the music, the accent of the music with just the change of edge. So beautiful.
Yes, just to put it in perspective, the triple Lutz has got a base value of 6. The fact that she doubled it, the base value goes down to 1.9. So
it's a big
errors
loss.
like that, it's a big, big loss. It can make a massive difference, particularly in the competition where the girls seem to be skating so well. But of course, she's going to benefit because the level of the spins is going to be good.
And the makeup of the routine and the fact that everybody in here was just totally quiet. It was just a beautiful moment to be with her, watching the skating. You could hear the skates. You know, she went from one element to another, just to hear the blades cutting the ice. And we got 9,000 people here. It was just a wonderful to be rinkside and see that.
Well, we're fans. We loved it. Let's hope the judges go with it. Remember, Kimmie Meissner leading, Laura Lepisto in second, Beatrisa Liang or BB Liang for the USA in third at the moment. And I can tell you, that is going to change right now. 113, her season's best. That is a good score. Very good score indeed for Sarah Meier. 112.39 will be the total for the free skating, and that will give her 171.88, so she leads by a long, long way. About 22 points between Meissner and Sarah Meier. Still got a long way to go, but looking good for the Swiss. Well, 12 months ago, she was skating in the last group for the title and won. This season, it's been a completely different story. It's been a tough season for her, there's no doubt about that. She was second in Japanese nationals, a bronze medalist in the 4 Continents Championships. Didn't have a great skate in the short program, but here, getting a few words of wisdom from Nikolai Morozov. And you can bet your bottom dollar she'll give it her best shot. She's a beautiful skater. And here she goes. The music for her free program is Carmen. She's a massive star in Japan, and plenty of support for her here. The Japanese skating fans are here in their droves. The skater, 20-year-old Miki Ando.
Holding the end of the Lutz.
Well, she'd been looking for a combination on that. Just a little hesitant with the free leg. Down on the Salco. She's definitely got a problem, and I think it could be all over for Miki Ando. But you can see she's got a strapping on her leg, and we have to wait and see what happens. Is it shoulder or? She's been plagued with injury, and it has been a tough, tough season, and it looks like... Is that it? Oh. No, she's going to try and pick it up. What a good kid. And no, it's the end. Well, a brave effort. And a sad end to a tough season for Miki.
Sometimes it's harder not to come to the event, and it's hard to stop at such a position as that, with such expectation of you, all the teams with you. Devastating, but if you can't do it, if it's dangerous, you need to stop.
Please welcome to the winner, song.
She skates on behalf of the United States. Here's Ashley Wagner.
Well, thankfully you're back with us. We had a bit of a technical problem there. Perhaps you thought Nikki and I had gone away, but no, we lost the line. So we're back with you just in time as Ashley Wagner takes to the ice, lying in 11th place after the short program. Ashley skating to a tango for the first part of her free program and then some mambo.
Looked like 2 feet on the landing.
Beautiful solid double axel. Gorgeous Bielman position in that. Could have been very nasty. She got away lightly. The right foot completely slipped away on the entry to the Salchow. Again, a double-footed landing, this time on the loop.
A little movement there to favour the choreography, but there isn't that much within the routine, and it's not going well at all. Down on the flip. Possibly catching the foot down. Looked again. Done in combination. Keeps catching the free foot.
Well, it's not a great day for the American ladies. And amazingly, in the world of ladies figure skating, the USA lead the medal tables. They've got 71, a total of 71 medals in the World Championships, and 26 of those are gold. And it just struck me how frequently they were on the podium. So I had a quick look through the book towards the end of that routine. And apart from last year, when it was an all-Asian affair, got to go back to 1994 for the last time that there wasn't an American lady on the podium. So 2 years in succession it's going to be.
And you know, a big part of the marking of the figure skating is in the presentation area, the composition. And when the music is like that, it's not providing, to me, the right sort of base for the choreography. There were times when the skating's happening and the music is there, but as against when we saw Sarah Meier, it just wasn't capturing me, it wasn't capturing the audience, notwithstanding the elements of the jumps not working. So that altogether doesn't bode well for the overall mark, I'm afraid. I like it when there's like a theme or some kind of idea behind the makeup of a program. To me, that makes it a little bit more special. It's something to hang on to. I think the audience loves it too. And maybe they were going for that here, but it didn't quite come across.
No, that was tough. She's smiling though. And who knows what they've been through on the road to these World Championships. It's not easy to sit here and criticize, but to get out there and perform these jumps under this kind of pressure in front of 9,000 people and everybody back home, the pressure of the USFSA, who are really looking for something special from the American team. Maybe they'll get it in the men's competition, but it's not going well for them. They're not having a great championship so far.
Nope.
Nothing in the pairs. Nope. The dance doesn't look good. Nothing here.
You wouldn't have thought it, would you, a few years ago? It was like the production line. Again and again, the champions come through. That's what you normally see. If you have people at the top, the people underneath it are going to that level in their own nationals, and they keep coming onto a world stage at a higher level. Lost that.
Certainly have. Of course, we've got Evan Lysacek and Johnny Weir in the men's competition. And interesting, I went to Brian Joubert's press conference today. Didn't even mention them. He sees the competition between Japan, Lambiel, of course, and himself. Didn't even mention them. Doesn't see the American guys as a threat, which is very interesting indeed.
Thank you very much for taking the time whilst you're watching to mail us at eurosport.yahoo.co.uk. Click on the winter sports heading there. And from Iceland we've got one, and yeah, they say it's a young country for skating there. There's a lot of girls skating, but not boys. More boys needed in Iceland. I tell you guys, there's no girls that aren't pretty that are figure skating. It's worth going down there, taking up figure skating or a bit of ice dancing. Worth doing that.
So those marks there, you can see the 1 point deduction for the fall, 85.91 for the free skating. And that is going to be good enough to put her into 10th place. So the Americans 4th, in fact 2nd, 4th and 10th at the moment, and we've still got 6 to go, and there they are. So we're just about ready to get underway with the final group. That's the standings going into the final group. Sarah Meier from Switzerland with a beautiful skate leads the way. Kimmie Meissner with a courageous skate in 2nd place. And Laura Lepisto for Finland with an inspirational skate in 3rd. That's the situation further down. The skaters in the final group out on the ice for their 6-minute warm-up. Carolina Kostner will be 2nd to go, and she's bidding to be the first ever Italian lady to win a gold medal at the World Championships. Rejoin us after the break to see whether she can do it. To the nitty-gritty, the top 6 after the short program out on the ice. On your screen, it's Kiira Korpi, 4th after the short. There, Yuna Kim, who's got some ground to make up. She's lying in 5th place. After her, it'll be Mao Asada, who's lying in 2nd, and Yukari Nakano in 3rd will be last to skate. Carolina Kostner, the leader, will be 2nd to go, and Joannie Rochette will get us underway. We're off for another quick break. Don't you dare go away. Welcome back. You rejoin us just in time for the final group. Last minute adjustments there from Joannie Rochette in the final seconds of this warm-up. And what a warm-up it's been, I can tell you. There have been triple jumps all over the place. Interestingly, Mao Asada, who performed some wonderful triple axels this morning in practice, she fell on the first one that I've seen her miss, actually, in this 6-minute warm-up. But on the whole, very, very few mistakes by these ladies. And we're just about ready to start this final group. Remember, it's Kostner leading for Italy by the skin of her teeth. She's got Mao Asada hot on her heels for Japan. Yukari Nakano for Japan in 3rd place. Kiira Korpi for Finland. A surprise for us in 4th. Yuna Kim, who can really make up some ground, in 5th. And Joannie Rochette in 6th. And here she is, the 22-year-old from Montreal in Canada. Well, she was 10th in the World Championships last year, runner-up in the 4 continents, lying in 6th place, Canada's Joannie Rochette. Double toe loop. There was a hand down on the Lutz. Very good presence on the ice. Lovely flip. Dear, just pop that loop. The arms catching the Spanish interpretation. She needed that pristine clean on the triple Lutz. Lovely triple salchow. toe half loop triple salcho. Big combination. Well, she was running on empty at the end. That really was a courageous skate. A program of 2 halves, really. Didn't start off too well. But goodness me, she really threw everything at it, and that triple toe half loop, triple salcho right at the end worth 8.5, and she's going to get a 10% bonus because it's in the second half of the program as well. So really, really worked hard.
I had 6 major jump elements on my count. Spins were good. The interpretation of the music with that punctuation of with the arm movements capturing the Spanish feel. Again, the music to me so important. The way that the spiral step sequence just kicked in, and the change of the music worked perfectly.
Here's how it looks at the beginning. Didn't really get the weight over that right foot to start that off, but did well to get double toe in the end. Not sure she was fully rotated on the first part of the jump. Here's the flip. Lovely elevation on that, and she's got a great knee bend on the way out. Nice and deep. Beautiful on the salcho. Kept the speed going. And then straight into the spin.
And the technique shows, doesn't it, with being able to do the jump elements late on in the program.
Yeah, certainly with that second double axel right at the end of the program, she was completely out of fuel by then. But she'll be pleased with that. On the whole, I think she's had a pretty good championships. Short program, it was clean, a little shaky on the triple lutz, but apart from that, she skated a very, very good short as well. 7th, her best result in the World Championship. She achieved that a couple of years ago. 10th last year. Competed in 2 of the Grand Prix events. The Skate Canada, she was 3rd. She was 3rd in the Cup of Russia as well. Now, not too bad, 60.52. She's going to get a total segment score of 114.59. That's the score for the free skate. And that will put her at the top of the pile with 174.12. She leads on the evening and overall. So the Canadians love it. Well, Italy have never won a gold medal in the ladies' event in a World Championships. Could that all change today? First, after the short program by the skin of her teeth, it's this lady. Just 21 years of age. There's her coach, Michael Hutt, and what a great job he's done with her. We wish her all the very, very best. Here skating to Dumski Trio, it's Carolina Kostner. Hang on to your hats. This is the big one. Triple flip, triple toe loop, double loop.
so much speed as ever.
Whereas the Lutz has been a nemesis all season. And again today, just a hand down.
Flip and then a triple loop. She's flying over the ice.
It was a big combination, double axel, triple toe loop, but you could see the hand down again. Gosh, she's working hard. Come on, Carolina.
Beautiful edge on the spiral.
Goodness me. Well, it wasn't a great skate, but it was gutsy as anything I've seen. I can tell you that some of those jumps will have felt awful. She was jumping at all kinds of angles, wasn't she? And still able to find that left foot. Magnificent combination right at the beginning of the program. And then after that, everything was a struggle. But did she give in? None of it. She fought right to the last note of the music. And to be honest, I loved it. I really loved it because she was fighting.
I just love to be ringside and see her skate. The skating quality she has, the ability to generate such speed, to accelerate so quickly, and have a freedom about her skating. But in the past, I've seen that freedom, and then I've seen the elements working within it. And there's just a touch of doubt now that you don't know if the jumps are quite going to be landed, but she never pulls back. So beautiful to watch, the graceful lines, the arm movements. But it is the speed and the lightness and the flow over the ice that adds so much to the enjoyment of watching her skate.
You ever seen anybody smiling their way through a combination like this? She knew she was going to do it. There was no doubt in her mind, and that really is her trademark. Now this was a different ball game. It's been a problem, and that was a confidence thing, really. She'd made the rotation, didn't get down in the knee on the landing. Double axel there, checks that right arm, triple toe on the end, squeezes it tight. And again, just a little late with her left knee bent. She is a master technician, and she's got the grace and getting the confidence. She's getting ahead in the game, being able to handle the pressure.
So much easier to commentate than do it, I often think. But you know, it's, you come in and you're young, fresh, there's nothing to lose. You get a little older and the Olympics happen and things like that, and there's a lot of people around you, and you become more aware of what there is to lose.
Yes, remember that Olympic year? She was bronze medalist in the European Championships. She finished 9th in the Olympics, and there was so much pressure on her there. She was on every billboard everywhere. So she cut herself on possibly on that last spin, I don't know. But the marks are going to be good. 61.88, good first set of marks. 58.52, that'll give her 120.40, so that's a new season's best for her. And a total of 184.68. So Carolina Kostner leads now. That's the target. 4 skaters to go. Kostner, 184.68. Well, we take a breath, and as you can imagine, loads of support for the Finnish national champion. 2 times Finnish national champion. She was 5th in the Europeans this year, bronze medalist of a year ago. Never been inside the top 10 in a World Championships, though, and she goes into this free program lying in 4th place. The music is going to be Andrew Lloyd Webber's Fantasia, the skater, 19-year-old Kiira Korpi for Finland. That's a shame. She was looking for a triple-triple combination there. Hand down on the triple toe. Oh, no. Great encouragement from the crowd. Better.
Wonderful entry and exit on the triple loop.
Oh dear. Not quite what happened there.
nothing quite working. Doubling the loop. Such a shame because beautiful to watch.
Dear. Poor Kiira.
It's a long 4 minutes, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Longest 4 minutes of her life. Not what she was hoping for at all. And she gave it her best shot. You have to give her credit for that. But a disappointing skate. And she'll want to put that one right to the back of her mind. Good effort. And taking it gracefully. So many fans. She's a fashion model in Finland.
The technical mark is going to be absolutely clobbered.
Yeah, it is. Oh dear. So tough. That's the realization when you step off the ice that it could have been so much different. This was the highlight. That's the sort of quality that we're used to seeing from her, and in the 6-minute warm-up, that's what it was like. But that stumble there really shook her up, I think, and from then on in, there was no way back. Even double axel, which is a comparatively easy jump for her. She puts double toe on the end, but that'll get downgraded as well because she turned at the beginning and at the end of the jump.
And so many mistakes just take away from the overall flow of the routine. And that's just a great shame. I think even on the last circular step sequence, she just really run out of steam completely.
Hey, keep your chin up, kid. It's a great effort to be where you are in the last group at a World Championships, 4th on the short program. Take that.
It's a tremendous achievement in its own right.
It certainly is. Take that fourth place after the short back home to Tampere with you, and come back and fight again next season. The scores are not going to be pretty. The placing's not going to be pretty either.
We won't have much time to just cover some of your mails to us tonight, but just be assured we are reading them all, and we do thank you. Elias Rodriguez from Jaca in Spain. We just say hello to you, Carmen and Carlos. Hi from Spain as well, and Christine from Latvia, and Katerina from Slovenia. Thank you very much for mailing in, and everybody else on the message board. It's great to get your comments and questions, and we'll try and address them as we carry on tomorrow.
Well, here we go. the marks. 85.15, the segment score. 1 point deduction there for the fall. She can scarcely look at it. Where does it put her? 6th place. Could have been worse, to be honest with you. It could have been much worse. There's going to be another 3 in front of her, so it's going to be 9th. Oh dear, you have to feel for her. Okay, now, hang on to your hats. Bronze medalist in the World Championships last year, winner of the Grand Prix finals, winner in Moscow and in Beijing in the Grand Prix this year. She's been unstoppable, but she goes into this free program in 5th place. It's Korea's Yoona Kim. Now, she's only 4.43 of a point behind the leader, Carolina Kostner, and Kostner made mistakes.
Beautiful arms. Lovely flow over the ice.
What about the speed? Triple flip. Triple toe loop. Kostner put a double loop on the end of that. Double axel, looking for triple toe on the end of that.
Into the triple looks.
There it is, double axel, triple toe loop. What a competitor this girl is. Oh, that's gorgeous.
Digging out the triple Salchow.
Well, that has thrown the cat amongst the pigeons. To be honest, I thought after Carolina Kostner's performance that Yuna Kim could pull back that 4.43. She may well do. It's almost impossible to work out. But singling out on the Lutz could be crucial, because that will cost her 4 points. Virtually the whole of the margin could be lost on that one element. Nikki's trying to do the maths here, looking at the different elements. It is almost impossible, isn't it? It couldn't be closer. Again, a good performance, not a great performance by her standards.
The quality of her arm movements and the overall depiction of parts of the program just takes your breath away. The softness of them and the way she stands. But you know, here at Worlds, the first time I've seen her live, and it starts off so assured, and then injury, been away on injury, not had the run up, just not got that stamina perhaps to keep it going. Because it's a packed program.
Oh, it certainly is. So demanding, such a wonderful combination at the beginning. There's the Lutz. Double toe, remember, Carolina. Hand down on the triple Lutz. Managed to get a couple of jumps in there, and that could be crucial. He knows it. Brian Orser living the program.
Lovely position on the layback. Maintaining the rotation, keeping it centered. Double axel right at the end. Difficult entry from the Ina Bauer.
Well, on the free skate, Carolina Kostner got 120.40. So you're looking at 124.43 to win on the free.
And at the moment, if we look at the scores last year, Carolina's would have had her probably in 4th place, just off the podium. So it shows that there's been mistakes this year.
Here we go then. 64.82, it's good. And 58.56, 123.38. Oh, it's so close, but she hasn't done enough. That won't be enough. Looking down, she's 2nd place with 183.23. Oh, it couldn't have been closer, and that Lutz did it. If she'd done the triple Lutz, she'd be in 1st now. We've got 2 skaters to go. What a competition this is turning out to be. Kostner leading, Kim for Korea 2nd, Rochette for Canada 3rd at the moment. Oh, don't know if I can take any more. The last 2 skaters representing Japan. On the ice now, the Japanese national champion. Last year, she won the silver medal. Could it possibly be gold here in Sweden for 17-year-old Mao Asada? Element. Oh, dear me. That should have been triple axel. Now, that's going to take some coming back from. What about that? Triple flip, triple toe. Gorgeous Lutz. She's back on track.
It's just as if the big fall hadn't happened, the mark of a champion. The sureness on the spirals that we've seen. Lovely on the loop.
Big combination. Triple flip, triple loop.
Goodness, difficult entry into the double axel.
This is gorgeous.
Getting the upper body movement, very fast turns, good edge work.
Beautiful. Well, we said before that some of the programs have had everything. That had everything, including an horrific fall. How she got up from that at the beginning of the program, and then from then on put it to the back of her mind and didn't put a foot wrong.
And delivered quality.
Absolutely.
Quality jumps, quality steps, the quality in the choreography. Wow, what a skate.
Well, the triple axel was worth 7.5 if she'd done it, and this morning she didn't miss one. She missed one on the warm-up here, and then it looked like she gave it too much and just caught the side of her boot, and down she went out there. She's going to lose a mark for the fall as well. But she packed the content into the program.
She did. From then on, I counted at least, well, I counted 6 triples. But they were all quality triples. The other girls have not been able to deliver with the quality of jump that she's been doing.
No, that's right. Yeah. Because Carolina had a hand down. She was fighting all the way through, wasn't she? Just making everything count.
There's that fall. And goodness, you would not have been able to write it that after that she could create that type of performance. If you just watched it from then on, you wouldn't dream that that's what happened.
I can never tell whether she's doing lutzes or flips, to be honest with you, because everything's off an inside edge, and that for me could be key.
Little wobble on the start of the spiral sequence. But the straight line step sequence was lovely, packed with content.
This was a big, big combination. Just about round on that loop at the end of it. Triple loop at the end of the flip. Lovely piece of footwork.
And 2 triple combinations within the program.
Yeah.
Here's the step sequence, getting the upper body movement, working the edges as well. And those wonderful twizzly turns that she puts in so quickly.
Well, just to remind you, she's 18/100ths of a point behind. So literally, there's nothing in it.
And
one element.
And I was watching her just at the back of Brian also, and she was just focused, warming up before she was about to come on. And I thought, you're not taking any notice of anybody else, what they're doing. You're just focused on what you're going to do. And you had this look of confidence about her. And that's what she's delivered.
Well, here she goes. I fear that she's done enough. But we'll see. Hold your breath. You can hear a pin drop in here. The marks are good. 61.89. She's got a point deduction, remember, 60.57. That's good. 121.46 for the segment, and that will nip her ahead of Carolina Kostner. That's just enough to do it. She hasn't seen it yet, but we have. And there it is. She can't believe it. What a wonderful shot. One skater to go. At worst, Kostner's got a bronze medal. Asada sets the standard at 185.56. Well, it's going to be a Japanese gold, but in which direction is it going to go? We think we know. But there still could be another chapter to the story. Lying in third place, this is Yukari Nakano. She's been fifth in the World Championships for the last 2 years. Fifth in the Grand Prix finals as well. Ranked number 3 in Japan. She needs to skate out of her skin here. Whoa, yes, beautiful triple axel. 7.5 in the bank. Triple flip, double toe on the end.
Load of content in that spin. Good speed throughout it.
Loads of height on the triple Lutz. She doesn't have a great position in the air, but it works for her.
Sarko. Again, clean and clear on the transition points on those, on that spin.
Well, she can't miss, can she?
Toe loop and combination. Goodness me. Sako right at the end, and again, superb spin. It's a champion's performance.
Well, what a magnificent end to a fantastic evening. I'm looking around here. I can see a sea of people stood on their feet, loads of Japanese flags all around the stadium. You can't believe that she's not going to win the gold medal with that performance. She's 3.18 behind. That's one element.
6 triples, 7 triples, including the axel, sorry. Just that triple axel at the start.
Yeah, that's worth 7.5.
And you know, when she stood there to start, you looked in her eyes, I thought, it's not over yet. It's not over till it's over. Wonderful, wonderful skate.
Tremendous. Wow, I've got to be honest, I didn't expect it. I didn't think we were going to be treated to something like that. Here's that axel at the beginning. Look at it. She doesn't get great elevation, and I can tell you what, that was close. Now, they'll really take a good long look at that. Was it fully rotated? I'd like to see that again, to be honest. It's close. Could be key.
It could be key. The rest of the elements, she's got a loose free legs compared to some of the other girls, but lands clean.
Yeah, the style, she wraps the free leg. But again, the quality of all the elements, you know, if she's getting +1s and +2s all the way through. Spins, their levels on the spins look good to me.
Right, the
spiral sequence was good, footwork was good. Here you can see her spinning on the forward inside edge, fast on that camel position, into the donut position. Look at the acceleration of the spin there. Very, very good indeed. God, what a night. Thank you, ladies. It's been sensational.
Got to be enough to take it, hasn't it? For me, a performance of character to go on at the end and deliver. You've seen what everybody else has done. Some of it you might take in because you have to, because you're there. Others you just can put out your mind, just concentrate on your own preparation.
So 3.18. It's almost impossible to work out now, isn't it? She needs 4.
He's got the sheets in front of him here with all the deductions and the pluses and minuses against the jumps. I can hear your brain working, Chris.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often. She's going to need, I reckon, around 126, no, maybe 127 to take it.
I think she will.
No, it might be more than that, actually. I can't work it out. Goodness me.
That's why the judges
too late
have all
in the day.
people working with them.
I know. 2 poor English commentators trying to work it out. It's impossible. Okay, here we go. Come on. Ooh, no. Ooh. 56.98, 59.32.
Gosh.
I don't think that axel counted. That is going to have her in 4th place.
No, wow.
Let's just have a look.
Replays are for.
Yeah. They downgraded the triple axel at the beginning.
Just made it a double. And
So that's where she lost it. Wow, they're booing. They don't know in the auditorium why that happened, but that's the situation. They downgraded the triple axel, and that cost her the title.
Well spotted, Chris. Gosh.
So,
on a knife edge, it changed.
It certainly did, and that's the sport of figure skating now. So Mao Asada for Japan wins the gold medal. Carolina Kostner, so close to being the first Italian lady to win the gold. She has to settle for silver here, and Yuna Kim for Korea takes the bronze. There's confirmation. Yukari Nakano for Japan in 4th place, and Joannie Rochette in 5th. Sarah Meier in 6th place there. She did well, pulled up from that 7th place after the short program. Kimmie Meissner pulling up a couple of places there as well. Laura Lepisto in 8th place.
I thought Sarah's program still stands up as one of the best, most beautiful to watch, shall we say, today. But wow, I think the judging system, it's working, isn't it? You see it because you spotted that. They had to look again and take the time, work through it, and it's delivering the right result.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that this evening. I'm absolutely shattered, but elated. I thought it was a wonderful competition. Not the best skating we've ever seen, but great competition. Well, Nikki, we're going to go and take our breath. I think a glass of red wine's due. I think we've deserved it.
I think it is. Carolina, well done to you for the courage you showed.
Well, the men's start tomorrow. That's going to be exciting. I hope you can join Nikki and me for that. For now, from Sweden, good night.